How you doing, everybody? Idiot of the day here. Jeff, commit, don't quit, live stream into the camera. Anyways, I thank you for coming. I really do. Like I said to everybody before, you know, I don't expect anybody to sit there and wait for the 10 minutes. This is just like a notification for me. So that's all it is. I'm sure a lot of you know that by now. It just sends out a notification pretty much within the 10-minute time frame. So anyways, I go at 2 o'clock every day. That's all it is, but I put it on for 10 minutes before. But you're more than welcome, but thanks again for coming. I appreciate it. I just want to say hi to everybody. I do see that I wasn't actually in front of the computer for the last few minutes, so that's the reason I didn't talk to anybody today. But Ventures with Connor. Hi, how are you, Connor? It's good to see you. I know you just came by to say hi, but it's good to see you. Thanks very much. East Mesa Urban Homestead. William, how are you? It's good to see you in the house. East Mesa Urban Homestead. G Real Slots here for the music. I know you are. It's good to see you. Honey, Bubs, aka Jenna. Hey, Jenna, how are you? Popping by to show some Canuck. Yes, Jenna, you know what? Jenna's from PMDB Entertainment, or I don't know. You know, he's Paul's got a couple of channels, but I'm pretty sure it's PMDB Entertainment. Joe and I were on his live stream last night, and Jenna was on the stream, and she was saying she's in Canada too. So it's great to see you, Jenna. Thank you very much. You know, it's so funny. Our daughters, we have 2 kids. We have a 16-year-old girl. Her name's Jenna, and our 11-year-old boy. His name's Ethan. So it's great to have you here, Jenna. Thanks very much. Ivy, how you doing, Ivy? How do y'all? Great thumbnail, by the way, Jeff. Yeah, you know what? What it is on the weekend, we went out to an Italian restaurant called Spaghetti Eddie's here in town. We go probably once or twice a year. It's just some fun in that the kids like going. And anyways, on the outside they have some graffiti on the walls in between the oh gosh, I can't think of what it's called. Anyways, in the alleyway. Sorry about that. But anyways, I was just joking around with the kids. My daughter took a picture, and I was like, like that. But you don't see that one. I don't actually think that's the picture you see. Is it? That's on Instagram. The picture you see is just me standing, I think, in the alleyway. But there is a picture we might want to put up. It's me being goofy in front of a graffiti image and stuff. Glow sticks. Yes, I like that. J Real Sluts. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, Steve, Believe Guitar. Steve, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Dave, how are you, Desmond Donders? Nice to see you, Dave. And I will explain the backdrop and the image in the backdrop in 2 seconds. It's good to see you, Desmond Donders. Dave, it's good to see everybody. Steve, Steve, you did a good, look at me, starting off the show with a little bit of blah. Anyways, Steve, you did a real good video on that today. You did a nice job on it. I know that the circumstances, but anyways, you did a really nice job, Steve. You really did, my friend. Let's see here. Just you and me together at last. Oh gosh, that's funny. That is funny. Doing fine, Jeff. Good, Dave. Good. So what I want to explain to everybody, the image in the backdrop, image on the screen right now, it's beautiful, isn't it? You remember, yes, the last couple days I was saying that Desmond's Donders, they sent us some mail, and they sent us some stickers, Joe and I, and they sent us a beautiful photograph, and this was the photograph they sent us. It's an image from Dave and Lindsay, Lindsay's Dave's wife, when they go off on their Donder. And Dave, as far as I know, as far as I can remember, you said Lindsay takes the photos, right? I know where it is. No, I know you know where it is. Now, so I don't mess it up, Dave, let me know if I'm screwing it up. Hebridean Sunset? Is that? If I've messed it up, tell me how to say it. But as far as I can see, it says Hebridean Sunset. But it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And I asked Dave, sent him a message, said, Dave, is it okay to use this? I don't want to use it without your consent and stuff like that. But he said, sure, no problem. So anyways, that's why I'm using it, and I hope everybody likes it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful sunset, and that it's absolutely beautiful. Anyways, hope you like it. I wanted to use it today because it's absolutely beautiful. And Dave, thank you very much for sending it to us. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. J Real Slots, very nice photo. It is, isn't it, J Real Slots? And that's from Desmond's Donders, from Dave and his wife Lindsay. You know, they take some beautiful photos and some images and video and stuff in their videos. But they were nice enough to send this to us, so it was very nice. Anyways, I had one other thing to ask everybody here quick. Eileen Vayu, the fam. Hey, Jeff. Hi, Eileen. How are you? Oh, Desmond's Donder says, now I'm going to mess this up, Dave. Bos Bostad Beach, Isle of Lewis, Outer Hebrides. Okay. Excuse me. You know what? I think I read Hebridean Sunset when I received it. So I figured that's what it was called. That's all. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So I have a quick question. You know, I've been doing for the last about 2 weeks now. I've been doing not an intro, but like a start to the show for about 10 minutes each show. It literally puts it out to let anybody that's going to watch know it's on for about 10 minutes before we actually go on at 2 o'clock. Does anybody think I should stop it? If you think I should stop it and just do the live at 2 and not have the intro, just let me know. But it's up to everybody. If they don't like it, like I said to Joe, maybe I should stop it. I just thought it was some fun in that for a few minutes before it started. But if you don't like it, please let us know, and we can discontinue. We can stop it right away. Let's see. Desmond Donders says, Bosta is pronounced Bosta. Oh, okay, Bosta. Okay. I guess the DH is just silent. Bosta. Okay, no problem. Keep it, please. Okay, J Real Slots. I like it myself. But you know what? Maybe I said to Joe, maybe it's annoying people. I don't know if it is. I don't want to do that. I try to let everybody know in the chat usually before I go. It's not meant for anybody to have to sit there for 10 minutes. It's honestly not. I just wanted people to know. You know what? It's up to them. That's all. Anyways, Desmond's Donder says, it reminds me to get over here from other places. Dave, that's why I was doing it. Literally, I noticed sometimes the notification goes out, and it's OBS. So OBS, I think it's like a hit and miss with this. If I take OBS out of the picture and just go right through the YouTube live stream, it will send out the notification. But it sometimes doesn't always when it goes through OBS, so that's why I was doing it, that's all. But I won't harp on it, that's all. I'm just curious of what anybody thought of it. Oh gosh, look who it is. Can you see the shine today? Look at that, hey? Pure, is it Kentucky Shine? Gary, how you doing? Hello, Jeff. I only have a couple minutes trying to get our baseball fields ready. Oh, Gary, no worries. I'm having some shine for you, or Kentucky Shine, as you say. It's water, everybody, but it's nice to have everybody here. Thanks very much. Let's see here. So, Dave, you know what? I caught about 10-15 minutes of God the Good One before I was going live. I had it running in the background. What's going on? I heard somebody said, did somebody resign or something? Like I said, I missed the whole conversation, so I don't know what everybody was talking about. Was it something to do with Brexit? What, is it something to do with the Prime Minister over there? And like I said, I'm not going to make this about it, because I couldn't talk about it. I know the bare minimal. You know, over here, it's not, unfortunately, it's not, I don't want to say it's not a big discussion. It's just, they don't really, you know, if you turn CNN on, there's like a tiny little, they're very more oriented toward, now if you turn Sky News on, we would get it, but CNN it's all about, you know, who, so they do not talk about anything else but one subject, really. So I'm just curious, and like I said, I'm not trying to make this, just asking a question, that's all. Let's see here. Gary Scandal says, Desmond Donders takes so many nice photos. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Now, Gary, I think it's his wife, Lindsay. I think Dave said his wife, Lindsay, takes the actual photos and stuff. But, Dave, if I'm wrong, let me know. Ew. Desmond Donders says, Prime Minister... so it's Theresa May, right? Prime Minister said she will resign after the deal is agreed. Her deal is never going to get passed. Ew, okay. You know, I think we're so lost in what's going on over here. You're more aware of it because it's part of your life. So, like I said, I'm not going to make this because I really couldn't. It'd be people telling me everything. But that's all. I'm just curious and stuff like that. Hope really honestly things do work out. But I really don't know, unfortunately. So. Let's see. Desmond Donders, Dave says, yes, Lindsay is the sunset expert. Well, it's absolutely beautiful. You tell her, Dave, that she did a wonderful job, and Joe thinks it's absolutely amazing. Joe's going to love this. I don't know. I don't think Joe, I'll tell you, to be honest, Joe will not be on the stream at all today for one reason. She said today, she says, I got to work within minutes of being here. She says, I found out today it's going to be like that one day she had last week where they're so swamped. They're going to be busy from the time they get there to the time they get home. So she won't be on, unfortunately, today. But Anyways, I told her the only good thing about it is you're busy. Before you know it, you're going to be going home. And she had a few other choice words for that. But anyways, it is what it is. Story Dory, good afternoon, Indie of the Day. Hello all. Dory, Story Dory, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. I should take a sip of my, as Gary Scandal always says, my Kentucky Shine. Straight shine, everybody. Just a big, tall, cold glass of water. But it's out of my mason jar, and I always like to have a... I'm up to about 13 or 14 of these a day now. I'm going to be losing weight before you know it. And I'm walking now more, so I'm getting out for... I was out for 45 minutes today, so that's a good thing. 21090 burn. Hey, Todd, how are you? Hello, Jeff. It is the day. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. As I joke with Gary Scandal, Todd, he's always saying that I'm drinking Kentucky Whiskey Shine. Now, as you can see, it's just water, but I think if I drank this much Shine on every live, I think I may have to check myself in somewhere. But by the end of the episode, it would be quite a show. Cheers, everybody. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate it. How you doing, anyways? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How's the weather down your way, anyways, Todd? It's beautiful here. The spring seems to be here. The sun's out. It's gorgeous. I think we're in the teens today, which is Celsius. So let's see what it is. Let's see. Actually, it's only 5 degrees Celsius, so whatever 5 degrees is to Fahrenheit, but it's not bad. It's still a beautiful day. It is so. Let's see here. Desmond's Donders Dave says, "Yep, that is a good thing about busy work days. The time flies." Exactly. You know what? And the thing is, she works. She doesn't work at a call center. She works for an insurance company, but they take calls. She says, "I take about 4 or 5 calls a day." She's not on the phone. She deals with, works for an insurance company, and she's a claims adjuster. So she deals with people that are either sick or injured or whatever it is. And then that's what she does all day. But she says certain times of the year are busy. She says the summertime, it's very quiet. But the rest of the year, you know, probably in the next 2 months, things will quiet down until September. So there's a good 2 or 3 months where I don't want to say she's twiddling her thumbs, but it's not so busy. But they're busy the rest of the year. I'm sorry for that. Excuse me for that. Story Dory was away, so I've been not a very many streams recently. Oh gosh, that's no worry. Story Dory, you don't have to explain to me. It's nice to see you, but yeah, everybody's got things going on. I mean, we do too, but as you can see, I'm here right now. But in the future, I won't be. But I'll just be probably on in the evenings and stuff. But for now, I'm here, so that's okay. But understand, not a worry, Story Dory, no problem. Let's see, Adventures with Connor. Did you know Abel? Do you know Abel Family Life? Adventures with Connor. I know I've heard the name, and I'm pretty sure it's on your family stream on the JCTV. I'm sure I do, but I don't personally know them, Connor, but I've heard their name on your JCTV channel, Connor. Let's see here. 21090 per Tuts level. Yeah. If that was moonshine, you'd be on the floor. Oh my gosh, Todd. You know what's funny about that? I don't think we have moonshine here in Canada. I could be wrong, but I had it once in my life. We went to Missouri. We're in Branson, and we went into like a restaurant, bar, pub, whatever you want to call it, and they were serving. It was a moonshine bar. That's exactly what it was called. It was such and such a name, and then it said moonshine bar at the end or something like that, or pub or whatever. Anyways, when we walked in, they said it's like one of those brewery places that we have them all over the place and stuff like that. It's like one of those craft brewery places, except they just make the moonshine and stuff like that. They brew the moonshine. Anyways, you walk in, they have their merchandise in the front, and then they have the bar at the front. You walk in, they said, "Would you like to try some?" I'm like, "Of course I want to try it. I've never tried it before." And you know, they've got little shots like this, little cups about this big, I guess. Not enough, but you know, if you took enough of them. Anyways, they had about 10 of them, and I thought, oh, they're gonna give you the option to try one of them. They're explaining what each one is. I'm like, I want to try that one. They're like, oh, you have the option. You're gonna try all of them if you like. I'm like, in my head, I thought, I wonder how much this is gonna cost. They're like, oh no, nothing. We just want you to see if you want to try it. And by the end, I mean, I know 10 shots isn't a lot, but 10 shots of that stuff was pretty strong. it was great. There was a few that I liked. Some were like turpentine, but most of them were delicious. And I think we got one or two. They sell them like this in mason jars and stuff. Just a little bigger than this mason jar, but I think we got 2 of them and stuff like that. Pretty decent price. And anyways, we had some fun and stuff like that. And I would get it again, but they don't have it here. So it's I think it's something just in the southern states, or it could be all over the states. I don't know. Let's see here. Gears Candle says back at time. Have a great day, Jeff. Gary, no worries, no worries. You have a good day, and it's good to see you, Gary. Have a good one, and I'll drink my shine by myself, Gary, with all my friends here. Have a good one, Gary. Take care. Sorry, Doris says 5 degrees is 41 Fahrenheit. Okay, yeah, I imagine I could have figured it out eventually, but yeah, Story Dory, I don't, you know what it is? If we listen to the news, I know what like 60, 70, 80 degrees and stuff like that is, but you know what, over here, unfortunately, they've gone metric over the, well, last 30 some years and stuff like that, last 40 years almost, but everything is in Celsius here, so you know when I pull anything up, it's in Celsius, unfortunately, but I mean, it is what it is. Steve Belief says, Idiot of the Day. Hello, Jeff. Steve, it's good to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. I may be a little behind, and I apologize. Mickey, good afternoon. Sorry, Mickey, give me 2 seconds. Good afternoon. Can't stay long. Got to get back to work. No worries, Mickey. Thank you very much for dropping. You have a great day, and it's good to see you, Mickey. And you know what? Congrats on the 4K yesterday, Mickey. Congrats. Have a good one, Mickey, and thank you for dropping in. Much appreciated. Everybody, you know, if you weren't here at the very beginning, I want you to, everybody know, I put it in the description. It hasn't saved yet because I typed it in while I was live here. But I put like a link, and the link is thanking Desmond's Donders. This image is from Dave and Lindsay, Dave's wife, for the Desmond Donders channel. They did send us some mail, and in the mail they sent Joe and I some stickers and stuff like that. Of you know, when you see Desmond's Donders logo there with the RV, the stickers are of that, and there's 2 of them. And they sent us a lovely photo. The beautiful photo is this backdrop image here of what is it? Dave, I have it says Hebridean sunset. I know it's something else exactly, but it's a beautiful sunset, isn't it? And Dave was saying that his wife Lindsay takes the photos, but absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And so that's why I asked him, send him a message, because he sent it I think yesterday, and I said to him today, I said, Dave, do you think it's possible if I use it on the live stream? He goes, yeah, no problem. I just wanted to double check with him to make sure, you know, as a courtesy before using something. But anyways, I'm sure everybody does know Desmond's Donders, but if you don't, the link will be, I don't know if it's right now or if it's after when everything saves, but it will be in the description for sure. Let's see here. Frank, how you doing, Art Morbid? Into the day, somehow I managed to make it here. Oh, thanks, Frank. Oh my gosh, you did a good job today. You did a good job. You were on fire today, Frank. You were on fire. You did a good job, and you know what? Those images of the concert and stuff like that are amazing. They certainly are. It's great to have you here, Frank. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for coming. And you see the image in the backdrop? This is from Dave and Lindsay, his wife, from Desmond's Donders. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful sunset. Let's see here. Sorry about being a little behind here, everybody. Oh, okay, that's what Connor was talking about. Ventures with Connor says, I'm going to see Able family in 2 days. Well, that's great, Connor. I hope you have a good time. I'm sure you will. I'm sure everybody, you must be going with your parents and with Jonah. Anyways, when you go, have a great time, Connor. You have a good time, my friend. Gary says, everyone have a great day. Bye, Jeff and Desmond. Take care, Gary, and thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again. Much, much, much appreciated. Let's see. And Frank, I'm sorry that I can't make right from the get-go. I'm usually about half an hour or so. I was a little later than half an hour today, but it was... Anyways, by the time I get the kids and my wife to work and stuff, I don't get home till just... your stream would start... at about 9 o'clock our time, Eastern Standard Time. I know you're probably an hour behind us. It's probably 8 a.m. there for you. But anyways, I don't get home till about 9:30. That's the reason I'm so late all the time, so I'm sorry about that. Let's see here. Michelle Fair... I want to make sure, Michelle, I don't mess it up. Michelle Verico. Hi, I scraped my knee. I scraped my knees and right hand at track field. I tripped on my feet on the track. I was doing my 100-meter dash and it hurts like pain. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. I hope, I imagine in a couple days it won't be so painful. But, you know, it's easier said than done when you're in the midst of it. I understand that. So I hope you do feel better, Michelle. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Everybody hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate it. I much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Give me a second here. Distillery, yes, 21090 burn, Todd. That's exactly. And you know, like I said, it was something we had never been before. And I mean, you know, we've been to craft brewery places here and stuff like that, but they don't have as many distilleries in that for the liquor. There's a few, like if you went to the major cities, yes, but in like the smaller cities and stuff, not so much. But anyways, we had a great time. We really did. Let's see here. Moonshine is just white whiskey. Well, you know what? It is. It was good, Todd. Very nice. It smooth and stuff. Just a little different. A little. I don't want to say stronger, but just something different. I guess you know when you try something for the first time, it's a little different. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Oh, it's 70 degrees in Dallas. Oh, that's beautiful, Mickey. It's a little cooler here. I story Dory's saying it's 41 here. But it's still beautiful. Beautiful day to get out for a walk and stuff like that. I was kind of hoping to get the car cleaned up today, but my daughter, she's in... they do an exam. I think it's once their whole high school... the time in high school and stuff like that, and she's in grade 10, and they have to take these. They're not state exams, but they're called the provincial exams. So they have to do them before they graduate, and they have to pass. If they don't pass this year, they have to take it next year. If they don't pass, it takes a little bit of everything. So it was 2 hours this morning, and she had asked if after the exam I went and picked her up. So I picked her up around lunchtime. So I thought I was going to get the car cleaned, but I unfortunately wasn't able to. But you know, it was good to see her. I'll see her again in 2 days. But kind of broke the week up. That's one thing I do miss, not being able to see her all week and stuff. But I mean, she does live with her mom, so that's fine. But I get to talk to her at least each night. Well, thank you. Oh, hey, Mickey, no worries. It is good to see you, and I know you're busy at work. I mean, you know, it's awful nice to see you to pop in. Don't ever feel that you have to, but it does. I do appreciate it, and it's always good to see you, Mickey. It always is. And I hear some congratulations to Marie and George. We cut a little bit. Joe had it on and stuff on her phone. Usually, you know, sometimes, Mickey, if you see us at night on your live, and if you don't see me typing the @ symbol for a lot of people, I can't keep up sometimes with the stream, Mickey. So I just type people's names, and when it's going so fast, I'm like, I don't know how you keep it up, Mickey. I really don't. So sometimes when I'm typing, I miss people, unfortunately, because I'm just sitting there with my slow fingers trying to type the @ symbol, and then I'm like, oh, forget the @ symbol, just type their name in and stuff like that. But it's good to see Mickey, and yes, I want to say, I know they may not be here, but I want to congratulate, if everybody doesn't know, Maria and George from the Dromar family. Joe was saying that I think they must have got monetized in that. Anyways, when I do see Maria and George, if you do see them, say congratulations to them, everybody. They're a wonderful couple. My wife and I really like them. Very, very, very nice couple and stuff like that. Let's see here. That's it, Desmond. Sorry, you know what it is? I've saved the file, Dave, in my source on OBS under Hebridean Sunset. So, Basta Beach on the Isle of Lewis. There you go. I might have to change it after, Dave, but it is there. Our Morbid Frank says, Idiot of the Day. Yes, I see the link in there. I love it. Oh, good. So it does save. Now, see, Frank, I didn't know. Like, I can store it in under the dashboard. The live dashboard opens up and lets you change some of the thing in the description, stuff like that. And I typed it in, and I put, thanks for the beautiful image of Desmond Donders link. But I didn't know, since I did it while I was actually live in the beginning in that starting 10 minutes and stuff like that, I didn't know if it actually still went out or if it went after. You know, when everything's finished on your live, it says saving live stream, and then it usually takes a couple minutes, then boom, everything's out there, but I wasn't sure what happened. Oh, yes. Frank, no worries. Man, I always count on the rebroadcast. Yeah, unfortunately, Frank, that's sometimes I don't make it. By the time I get this and this done, it's, I'm sometimes not even into like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. But, you know what? Today was a good day, so I was in earlier. But, yes, no, it's a good stream, Frank. It really is. Hey, Tony, how you doing? View this. Hello, everybody. First time here. Seems like a good spot to chill. Oh, gosh, Tony, you're hilarious. Tony, I want you to... You see the backdrop here, the picture, the image today? Courtesy of Dave from Desmond's Donders and his wife, Lindsay. Lindsay actually, Dave says Lindsay takes the photos. So this beautiful sunset is courtesy of Dave and Lindsay from Desmond's Donders. Isn't it beautiful? My wife absolutely loves this. She just loves it. Yes, Frank, yes. The best part, you know, I love doing this, and I wish she could do this with me, Frank, Art Morbid, but unfortunately she's at work. You know, she's the boss right now, and, well, she's the boss. I shouldn't say now. She's the boss all the time. All us fellas know, you know, our wives are the boss 24/7. But, yeah, she's at work, but Sundays we can get together, and once in a blue moon we'll come on at night, but 99% of the time is just on Sunday evenings she gets on. But you know what? I love when she gets on there. It's fun with me. Oh, jeez. Yes, Tony, I know. Thank you very much. I much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Let's see. Desmond's Donders. Yes, that was the name I gave it for use on spreadsheet. Yes, Dave. That's awesome. Hey, Bob, how are you? Gil Skills, good to see you. Jeff, good to see you too, Bob. You like the image? It's from Desmond's Donders and his wife, Lindsay. They took a image. They sent us an image and stuff like that in the mail. And in this, they Dave said that we could use it as one of the backdrops, so that's what we're using. But it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Joe absolutely loves it. She thinks it's beautiful looking, so as do I. It's great to see you, Bob. Hey, Stokesy, how are you, buddy? Stokes Explorer. Hi, Jeff. It's good to see you, Stokes Explorer. You know what? If anybody wants some amazing footage in that, take a look at Stokes Explorer. You know what? You're doing a great job, and you know what? Some of the videos, well, 99% of your videos at this point are looking. I wasn't joking when I said it, Stokesy. They're looking like some of the amazing, like, they look like music videos with the music in the background and stuff, and where you're going. It's absolutely beautiful. Looks fantastic. Anyways, everybody check Stokes Explorer out. You know what? This man puts his life at risk every time he goes out and stuff. Some of his footage, he goes into like abandoned buildings, and some of the heights he gets to, and some of his drone footage. Just check it out, everybody. You will not be disappointed. It's good to see you, Stokes Explorer. Thanks very much, Stuart. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Sorry. Oh, J-Rail Slots. Have a great day, Jeff. Yes, J-Rail Slots. Thanks again, my friend. I appreciate it. And like I said, you know, much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Thanks again for coming. You know what? I know Gary's not here, but this is for Gary, okay? Kentucky moonshine, okay? Pure 100% Kentucky moonshine. Hey, you know what? Can I do this? No, if I do that, it disappears. But 100% whiskey moonshine, right from Kentucky, as Gary says. Imagine that. Imagine if I drank 100%. I said that at the beginning, didn't I? I'm starting to get old here. Anyways, just straight water, but it's good stuff. I'm starting to get used to it. I'm trying to take myself off everything that I love and just go for the water. I'm finding it a little bit difficult, but I figured if I keep downing and downing and downing the water, I'm gonna get full one way or the other. Thanks again for coming, everybody. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Yes, Frank, Stokes Explorer just became a new fan of yours. Love exploration videos. Thank you, Frank. It is amazing. I've been following Stokes Explorer pretty much from the first week that I came on YouTube and stuff like that, and I can't say enough about him. His footage is amazing. It's brilliant. It's and the colors in his videos. I always say to him that the colors are the most brilliant colors I've ever seen. The filters or whatever it is, Stokes, they're brilliant. They really are. I absolutely love it. I really do. And if you want to see somebody get into like tight spots and stuff like that, and if you get squeamish, you have to watch this. This is absolutely some of the. If you love horror movies, if you want to get squeamish, if you want to get mesmerized, some of the most beautiful views you've ever seen, check Stokes Explorer. I'm not trying to soften the whatever, but I'm just trying to say, you know what, check them out. I really mean it. Let's see here. Let's see. Desmond's Donders. Shh, Jeff, don't tell him. Oh, Dave, you're funny. Oh my gosh, my gosh. Let's see here. Yeah, it is, Bob. It is a good photo. It's a great photo, isn't it? And this is courtesy of Dave and Lindsay, his wife, in Scotland and stuff, on one of their Donders and stuff like that. Absolutely beautiful. And they were very courteous to let us use this and that. So much appreciated. We absolutely love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's see here. Sorry about this. Oh, Humphrey Bear. Hey, how are you? I'm a little behind, everybody. Let's see here. Yes, Frank, the footage is amazing on Stokes Explorer, isn't it? Just amazing. Just amazing. Desmond's Donders starts to laugh aloud. We all know it's Corporation Hawaiian. Can you imagine that, Dave? Can you imagine? Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. I try to tame down the liquor intake. When I do have, it's just on a Friday and Saturday evening. I need to tone it down to none, to be truthful, but you know, things sometimes become, I find during the week, you know, I can do it all week, and then Friday, Saturday, and the thing is, Jo doesn't drink. She doesn't drink a drop. She doesn't touch the stuff. So that's another reason I don't try to have too much of it around. My wife is not she doesn't like it at all, and she doesn't like it in the house. So I don't, yeah, and that's, how's that sound? Okay, that's it. I won't talk about that again. Let's see, Stokes is player today. You're awesome too. Love you, dude. Hey, no worries, buddy. And I always say it just because, you know what, it is amazing footage. It really is. And you know what? And you know, somebody might know, you may know this channel, and I may know this, and everybody else may know a certain channel and that. But you know what? There's probably millions of different things on here. So sorry about that. It's the dog behind me. But not everybody is always aware. Oh, there's something outside. So the dog's literally on the couch, and she's just chirping at something. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. That's enough. Okay, enough. Sorry about that. But yes, you know, by talking about somebody, it's always great to let everybody know if, you know, if there's something you're interested, because, you know, it might become their next best interest too. Let's see here. Frank Hart, morbidity of the day. No way you're not drinking that. Who knew? Frank, you know that if that, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I could not imagine. Oh, thanks, Bob. Glad to be here, Jeff. Oh, Bob, I appreciate it, my friend. You had a great stream there, my friend, last night. You really had a good one, Bob. Yeah, you really do. Where are we? Sorry, everybody. I'm not trying to. I'm a little. The stream sometimes it's not fast, but I've just got a little bit behind in it. So, Tony says if that was moonshine, JoJo would find him face down on the floor next to the pot roast when she got home. The only thing is, Tony, I have to pick her up at 5. It's about 25 to 2:30 here in the afternoon. So I pick her up in about 2.5 hours. So I'd start getting the phone calls one after another. Where are you? Where are you? But the good thing in this weather, usually in about 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes, I usually go pick our son up from school at 3:30. But he's been telling me all week, Dad, it's a beautiful day. Let me walk home. He gets to walk home with his friends. I think he goes to the store and he picks up, you know, they pick up candy and all that kind of stuff and chips, all the stuff he thinks Mom and Dad don't know that he's doing and stuff. But whatever, they're kids, I imagine. We all did that kind of stuff. So anyways, he gets to come home with his friends. So I never, like the last day or so, I haven't been in a rush to get out just because he's walking home himself, which is good for him. Gemma's Journey Grace. Hey, Gemma, how are you? It's good to see you. Nice to see you, Gemma. A Nomadic Bike. Jeff, I love the thumbnail. Oh, Bill, hey, how are you? It's good to see you. What thumbnail am I using? Am I using the one, I don't know what thumbnail I'm using. I think I'm using, is it the one, looks like it's in an alley or something? If that's the one, I should check which thumbnail I'm using. I don't even know. I usually keep, for the live streams, Bill, I usually keep them all the same ones for the week, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it. It looks like in an alley, right? Okay, that's... we took the family on Sunday. We go we go twice a year. We go to this Italian restaurant in town. It's called Spaghetti Eddie's. As you can tell, spaghetti house. That's all. It's pretty reasonable too. It's not expensive or anything. But anyways, Spaghetti Eddie's is literally down at like an old alleyway, and it's in the basement. Like, you open this wooden door and you go down all like this spiral staircase and stuff. Not a spiral, but you go down this weird staircase. Then you get in there, and they have like 3 tables at the entrance. Then you go off to the side. There's like a bar. Then you walk through another doorway to the side. There's the kitchen, and then in the middle portion is where everybody sits. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8 tables. That's it. And literally, there's 2 waitresses, and they walk around. They almost bump into each other. It's so tiny, but it's pretty much a pretty quaint setting. And they serve you. Oh, yeah, you can get everything, like, you know, cappelletti, cannelloni, all the different fixings and stuff. But they specialize in spaghetti Eddies. Anyways, it comes out in this big, huge. Look, it almost looks like a salad bowl that you'd feed your whole family salad and stuff in. They serve you tons of spaghetti, and then if you get spaghetti, you can get it with different things. And everybody gets everything else. I just get this plain old spaghetti and meatballs. And the meatballs, they give you 4 of them, and you're like, oh, that's not enough. But literally, the meatballs are the size of your head. So by the time you get that down, it's like $10 for all this. It's pretty dirt cheap for like this big thing, and you get your drink, and then they serve you like bruschetta bread and all the different breads and stuff like that. So pretty cheap and stuff like that. It's pretty reasonable for, and like I said, we don't go all the time. We go like twice a year, so it is nice. Anyways, Bill, that's what it is. We took a. They have a couple different businesses. One of them's that. Then they have this place off to the side. They have this building. It's called London Music Hall. London Music Hall. They have a lot of bands. They had like guys, Zach Wilde from Ozzy play there and stuff like that. And then we see this tour bus as we're going in. It's this big, huge green tour bus from Knoxville, Tennessee. I thought, I wonder who's there. I thought, I don't really know of anybody playing, and I saw these guys coming in and out. They all look like bikers, and I thought, I wonder who this band is. I couldn't figure. It was just the roadies and stuff like that. Anyways, I looked it up on my phone later, and I found out it's this guy named John Five. I don't know if anybody knows John Five. John Five's, if you're into guitar and stuff like that, John Five's I'd say he's a pretty big name in that. John Five's played with everybody from David Lee Roth. I think the last 15 or 20 years he played with Rob Zombie and stuff like that. Anyways, he's on a solo tour, so that's who was playing there. And they have all like younger people's music and stuff like that. But I'm more into that like rock or whatever you call it. Anyways, but that's who was playing. And anyways, that's what it is. Hey Alex, how are you, buddy? Alex Lopez. It's nice to see you, Alex. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you, Alex. Thanks very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, Alex, you're making me hungry, eh? Oh my gosh, I'm Alex, I'm kind of on this week I've started, I don't want to say a diet, but I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, get myself in shape. So this last week I've been out walking. I'm up to about yesterday I did 50. Today I think I just walked faster because I did it in 45 minutes. I'm up to about 3 or 4 kilometers now. My main goal is to get up to 5 kilometers, and that usually takes me about an hour, and then I can get it down to 45 minutes. I'm not walking as fast right now, but I did about 45 minutes today. I'm just trying to get myself, you know, the winter, the bear weight or whatever you want to call it. I want to get that down in that. So I'm drinking tons of this. I've limited myself just to water, and I'm eating apples and oranges and grapes and all, salads and all that kind of stuff. Eating bran and stuff for breakfast. Bran, and I'm even eating what do you call them? These English muffins. You take an English muffin. You take some, so then you take. The doctor told me this. It's the greatest breakfast ever. You take like 1 or 2 eggs, and you put them in with some onions, some cheese, some peppers and stuff. Stir it up. Then you literally put it in a bowl, microwave or fry it on the stove or whatever. But if you microwave it for 2 minutes, it gives it like a hockey puck perfectly, and it's a great breakfast and stuff like that. It's supposed to be decent for you, so I've been eating that kind of, I don't want to say garbage. It's just not my usual food and intake in that, but just limiting myself, watching exactly what I eat. and hopefully I can get the weight down and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Renee the Guitar Suite. Hey, how are you, Renee? It's good to see you. Art Morbid says, Frank says, yes, John 5's amazing. Yes, Frank, I knew you'd know him. Yes, I'm Frank. I know I said Rob Zombie, and I think he was on a Dave Lee Roth album. And I'm not trying to limit his. I'm sure he's been on a ton of stuff. I don't know if he played with Alice Cooper, but in my head, that's the only that I can think of. And really, I can only think of him with Rob Zombie. I'm sure he's done other things, like a million things. I really need to look him up. But yes, John 5, he's an amazing guitarist. He really is. And one time we went there, Frank, and I could hear this guy screaming in the background, like, here's vocals. And I thought, who is that? It sounded like Skid Row. Then I looked up on the banner, and it said Sebastian Bach. He must have been, this is about a year or two ago. Sebastian Bach was playing there on a Sunday night one time and stuff like that. Like I said, they get, bands like that, and it's stuff I enjoy and stuff. It's not a big venue. It probably has about 500 people, so it's not a big concert and stuff like that, big arena. But it's a nice it's more intimate and stuff like that. We saw about 2017. We went to see Zakk Wylde there. Oh man, Zakk Wylde was amazing. Like it was him and his guitarist, and he was they were doing an acoustic set. And Zakk Wylde, my gosh, he made that acoustic sound like he was shredding like something. And the nice thing about Zakk is when he's playing, he doesn't have all the effects like Eddie and all those guys. He's got a few effects, but he's doing everything with one. Yeah, it just absolutely sounds brilliant. I don't know if you like Zakk Wylde. I'm a big Black Label Society. I really like that. I really enjoyed that for the last 20 years. But anyways. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, good luck losing the weight, Jeff. Well, you know what? I've got to do something, Alex. I've been feeling, when I don't mean you, but anybody, when you're starting to feel sluggish, I've been feeling sluggish all winter, and I usually try to keep myself in decent shape, but this winter I let myself go. I didn't get out and walk. I didn't exercise. I didn't really do anything. And the good weather's here now, and I said to my wife, my wife's out walking every day, and that on her breaks and lunches, every break and lunch, so she probably gets a good almost hour in by the time the day's over and stuff like that. So she's been losing some weight and stuff like that. So she's doing well, and she told us that we both have to start eating better. So just trying, and that I can't say I won't fall off the wagon with it, but I'm gonna keep trying, Alex. Hey, Just Ate, how are you? Judy Ann and Lewis, how are you? It's good to see you. Good. I'm good. I'm just talking about I'm trying to lose some weight. Just Ate, so I started into these. Sometimes I get 12 of these a day. Sometimes I get about 14. I think yesterday I got 12, to be honest. But you know what? The more of these you drink, it fills you up. It really does. It's just water, but I think you have to go to the washroom every 2 seconds. That's the only problem. Oh gosh. Renee D Guitar Suite says, I love the green tea and ginger. Idiot. Yes. I need to add something. I need some kind of flavor. Just like I love water, but I need something flavorful. Like I can't just drink water 24/7. I need something. I'm taking bread out of my diet completely. I can't. No intake of any kind of bread product, anything with starches and stuff like that. I have to take that out of my diet. I love it, but it doesn't like me, unfortunately. Alex Lopez, Zakk Wylde rocks. He certainly does, doesn't he? My gosh, yes. They had a tour, a Generation Axe tour of back last year with Zakk Wylde on, and I think Steve Vai was on it. And then this guy, this guitarist, I can't think what is it. I think his name's Tobias something. He's in a band called Animals. What is it? Animals with Leaders or something like that. I can't think exactly. I've got a couple of their CDs, but Animals with Leaders. Not Tobias. I can't think of his name. But the guitarist in that band, they had Nuno Betancourt, Zakk Wylde, Steve Vai, and who else? I just said somebody else's name there a second ago. But there's like 4 or 5 guitarists. They came like an hour away. I didn't unfortunately get to see them, but I would love to see that. I would have loved to see. First of all, I would have loved to see Nuno Betancourt and Zakk Wylde together. And I mean, Steve Vai. How can you not love Steve Vai? I know Steve does. Steve, believe I'm in and out on the chat doing some chores. Hey, Steve, no worries, my friend, no worries. And I'm yapping on about some music, Steve. So it's good to have here. So please don't think that I'm. I don't think anybody's in and out. You never have to explain to me. Just ate 12. Great job on the drinking water. Well, the only thing is just ate. It makes you literally. Excuse me. You have to go to the washroom almost every second in that after drinking that much water. But it seems to be filling me up. That's the only thing. Great. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Alex, and thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Let's see here. Just dates asking Drew. Oh, it's Drew Food Reviews. You are, Drew. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm sorry, Drew. I didn't mean to miss you there. I apologize, Drew. Do you have a favorite air fryer recipe? Just Date is asking Drew. You know, I've never... Actually, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. Desmond's Donders. Put whiskey in it. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you know, I could just say this is water. Half and half. You imagine that? Yikes. View this. Tony says, Jeff, I put fresh chopped ginger, lemon, and apple cider vinegar on my water. Well, I wonder what that'd be like. Tony, last year when I was in half decent shape, I was drinking at night. I would drink one of these lemon water. It was full of full lemon and ice. What I would do is I'd crush the lemon juice in, and I'd take it, like fill it up half with ice, and then put some water in, and I drink one of those every day. And I found that, I don't want to say cleans you out and stuff like that, but the lemon really does work. But I want to see what else you said. Chopped ginger and apple cider. Now, I've heard, Tony, about a lot of people talking about the apple cider. I don't think I've ever, I think I might have had like cider or whatever on like salads, but I don't think I've ever had the apple cider. I might apple cider vinegar. I may have to try that, because I hear it does work. I do hear it does work. I'm not like in the worst shape, but you know, I need to get myself a little bit better. I'm getting up there in age, so I try to keep. I find, you know what, when I'm exercising, I feel a little bit better, so I don't feel as sluggish, but I don't want to sit in the chair and go like that. So not that I mind, but I find that all I want to do is sleep when I feel like that. That's all. Food Forest Permaculture. Howie, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Thanks very much. What do we? Renee D. Guitar Sweet Zach's fantastic guitars. Uses very simple effects. It's the key if someone's good at playing on the instrument. Yeah, no, I think that he's using less effects. I like, honestly, I think Zach Wild's an amazing guitarist. I mean, the guy's a monster. Like, the guy's what, 6'4" or 6'6" or something like that. The guy's, I remember when he was younger with Ozzy and stuff, when he was about 18 or 19 or whatever he was when he first started. He was just a skinny guy. He looked like a surfer with the long blonde hair, but now he's a big monster with this huge beard and stuff like that. Pretty big guy. I remember we were about 10-15 feet away from him when we went to see him, and the guy's hands were like this almost. Let's see here. Sorry, everybody. If this whiskey, good idea. Hey, Dave, what's going on? Are you gonna do a whiskey video or a whiskey review or live or something? I remember you talking about that. And, you know, I'd love to see it. Hey, Dave, look who's here. Art Morbid, Frank's here. I know. You know, we were on at the same time when you were talking about it. That was a while back. But Frank, you'd watch it, right? I'm pretty sure you would. I remember you. We were both talking about it. How you know, we'd enjoy if Desmond's Donders did that. Let's see here. View this. I need to get my green screen lighting fixed. It's so hard to edit currently. Have this week's episode done that came out. Okay. Yeah, Tony, now, like I said, I don't have the lighting. I imagine you have a million times better lighting than I do. I've got this working now, like, to get rid of all the other junk. But the lighting itself, literally, the lighting, unfortunately, is... We're in the kitchen. I have a light literally right over my head. And then there's a light right behind us and stuff like that. There's two lights in the kitchen, but I turn it off so it doesn't. You can see I didn't wear the hat. I should have. So when I wear the hat, when I don't wear the hat, this. Anyways, yeah. Let's see here. Excuse me. Food Forest Permaculture. Lemon and water is cleansing. Howie, it is. I don't know why we. I need to start getting back into that, because I found drinking the lemon, like, now I drank with like half the thing full of ice and the other part with water, and I'd literally crush a lemon into it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but my wife was loving it too. I'd shake it up and stuff like that, put a straw in it, and you know what, let it sit for like 15-20 minutes, and then go do something. And and then if we were doing something or with the kids or whatever, she'd like drink it within an hour or two, stuff like that. And she found it helped her in that. It helped all whatever is in all this stuff, like Tony was saying, in that with the lemon and the vinegar and all that kind of stuff. I think it must do something, but it seems to help. I'd like to try that apple cider vinegar, only I would. Let's see here. Sorry, everybody. You know what? I went through quickly and I just missed. I know. Good to see you. Hey, Trev, how are you? Posh Cats Camping. I lost 35 pounds, 2.5 stone a few years ago, and some has crept back. I like my snacks and treats too much. Trev, it's good to see you. And unfortunately, Trev, that's exactly what I was doing. I was sitting around. I was drinking stuff that I shouldn't have been. I was eating stuff. You know, I'd eat I take some cookies. I'm not type 2 diabetic, so I'm not supposed to be eating all that stuff. So I try not to, but you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I fall off the wagon with that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, that's the main reason I took bread, anything like that, starches, out of my diet. Because I find the worst thing I find for me is bread. If I eat bread with that, I go like that. But if I stay away from the bread, I feel like $1 million. I'm not trying to tell anybody to do that, but the bread for me is the hardest thing. And because I always ate sandwiches, Bob, peanut butter and jam. I almost ate for 30 years. Every lunch was peanut butter and jam. I ate nothing else but peanut butter and jam. But I can't eat that kind of stuff anymore. Like I can once in a while, but I try to stay away from it because I love it. It just doesn't like me. What's this? Desmond's Donders. Dave says, "Is the least of our worries with Brexit and a non-functioning government." I just said, "Hey Jeff, do you and Jojo have an air fryer?" No, no, we don't. No, we don't. Just ate. Unfortunately, we don't. We have a lot of. She has like a skillet that she makes stir fries. Maybe not a skillet. I don't know what you call it. But we have this big thing that she makes stir fry. We have stir fry once a week. She chops the vegetables up and stuff. And I love stir fry. I absolutely love that. But no, we don't have an air fryer, unfortunately. I'm sure Joe would love it, but no, we don't. Howie, Food Forest Permaculture. Well, break is over. Much love and respect, everybody. Doing great, Gil. Planning the Food Forest. Bye for now. Howie, take care, my friend, and thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Posh Cats Camping. Dave, I'm in the Whiskey Challenge. That sounds awesome, Trev. That sounds awesome. Armored Frank, 8 of the day. Yes, sir, do it. Oh, gosh. Desmond's Donders. Yes, Jeff, I will be doing a series. It is on my to-do list. Good. Dave, I know Frank will watch it. I will watch it. I'm sure Posh Cats Camping. Trev will. I'm sure a lot of people would watch it, Dave. That'd be... I'm not trying to tell you. I think that would be amazing. I would love that. Just I'm sick again. Relapsed when I went back to work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Walker fam. Hey, Walker fam. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. You know what? How's the weather down your way? You know what? It's beautiful here. The weather. You like the image? This is from Dave from Desmond's Donders. He sent us an image and stuff like that. He sent us a photo, him and his wife, of a beautiful sunset. His wife, Lindsay, takes the photos, images like this. And isn't it beautiful? We asked him. He said, sure, yeah, you could use it. So we used it today. And I think it's a lovely picture, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful in that. I'd love to see something like this. View this. Tony says, it may be editing software sucks. I have 2 umbrella lights on it. Maybe I'll remove the light and try. Tony, it's something I don't know a thing about. You know what? If I had anything to do with lighting, I'd have to watch. Unfortunately, I know squat about lighting. I wish I did. I imagine you know more in your baby finger than I would know ever in a million years. But I do not know anything about it, unfortunately. Desmond Donder says, laugh out loud, Trev, whiskey is no challenge. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. Just make sure it hit. Oh, thanks, Just I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. So, did everybody hear last night? Maria and George. I think, as far as I can see, Marie and George must have got monetized for the channel. I'm so happy for them. And Marie and George is Dromar family, everybody. They're a wonderful couple. My wife and I love them. They're such a nice, friendly couple and stuff like that. They really are nice people and stuff like that. So we're really happy for them. We're really, really happy for them. And that, so anybody sees them next time, say congratulations to them. Wonderful couple in that. Viewed this as Dave, same challenge or separate? I stated a second channel, but it's like my Project X, totally separate and not related to in any way to my current. There you go, Drew. Yes, Drew will know for sure. There you go. Smash the idiot button, guys. Drew, thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Artmore, Frank, Eddie, they have a great day. Awesome week, everybody. Great to chat with y'all. Frank, thanks again, my friend. You have a good day, and thanks for dropping in. Okay, much appreciated. You have a good week, and I'll see you again, I'm sure, this week or before next week anyways. But have a good one, Frank. Have a nice one. Thanks again for coming, my friend. Let's see here. Hey, Desmond Donders, Noah viewed this. It will be a set of whiskey waffles. I wonder what that is. Just ate. I need eyes in the kitchen for some soup, since I'm sick and need to sleep for the day so I can get well. See y'all another time. Just ate. You take care, and you know what? Get some rest in that. I hope you feel better soon. Thanks for dropping in, but get some rest. Just ate. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Let me see. I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Ciao. Take care. Just ate. I appreciate it. Yeah, flu is everywhere. It certainly is, Tony. Not Tony. Steve. It certainly is. I think you know, at the change of season, it's so miserable, and then all of a sudden it's beautiful. You know, the bodies just can't take it. View this. I'll watch Dave. Yes, I think, you know, a lot of us will, Tony. I think a lot of us will be. I think it'd be exciting. I think, you know, if anybody, you know, a lot of great people. You know, I'd love to watch that. I would love it, Dave. I really would. Walker fam, must be Georgia. Is it right now? Walker fam, we're good today. It's 65 today, and your background's pretty nice. Well, thanks, Walker fam. It is nice, isn't it? It's 65. That's beautiful. I think I was saying what it was in Celsius, but somebody told me it's about 41 here. So it's a little chillier than it is there, but still a beautiful day. The sun's out. You're not able to get out for a walk and stuff. The sun's out. You know, that makes a big difference right there. The sun, even when it's cold, if I see the sun, you feel a little bit better. The others, you know, you get a little bit depressed. The grayer weather is like, but I find the minute the sun comes out, I start feeling like $1 million. Poshcats Camp Trev says we all vote for Let me walk out, come back in. Trev, Poshcats Camping, we all vote for Desmond's Whiskey Trail. Oh my gosh, yes, Trev. When imagine now that, you know, that's when you need like the Google Hangouts. Everybody sit there and take a shot of whiskey. Dave, are we doing it right? No, try it again. Oh my gosh. Desmond's Donders. Trev, this is growing arms and legs. Hey, that's a good thing only, Dave. That is a good thing. My gosh. Desmond's Whiskey Challenge. The Donder, oh my gosh. Dave, you need to do it, my friend. You need to do it. Drew's Food Reviews. Yes, they got monetized yesterday. Well, that's good, Drew. You know what? Joe was watching it on the couch and stuff like that. And they, Maria, they look so excited. They look so excited, Drew. They really did. Oh, hey, Steve, no worries. Steve, believe guitar idiot today. Gotta go, my friend. Steve, thanks for dropping in. You have a good day, okay? Have a rocking day. You too, Steve. Okay, thanks again, my friend. Have a good one. Yeah, Dromar family got monetization. That is good, Drew. That really is good for them. Desmond Donders, to waffle, speak, or write at length in a vague or trivial manner. Okay, that's awesome. Walker family, Georgia. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. I figured it was either Georgia or Chris, but I figured Chris is probably working and stuff like that. But that's great, Georgia. I much appreciate you for dropping in. I appreciate everybody for coming. Do this. Just don't drink and dodge. Tony. Oh my gosh. I love it. 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 So how's everybody? You know, it's been on an hour and I haven't even asked everybody. How's everybody's day? Anybody have anything going on specific the rest of the week, or Anything going on specific? Walker fam, you're welcome. Oh, thanks very much. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. You know what? The weather, it changes your whole view, doesn't it? It really does. I find I'm like a little kid again when the weather's like this. I just said to my wife, I'm running up and down the stairs getting the laundry. She says, you never like that. She says, you usually tell the kids to go get it or do something like that. I said, I know, but you know what? I'm feeling like $1,000,000 right now. I feel like I don't want to be in the house. And when we are in the house, I told her, open those windows, the doors, get some fresh air going through here. View this, Tony says, hoping to get some metal detecting in this weekend with the weather being so nice. Oh, that's cool. Dave Desmond's Donder says, nothing here and no Donder this weekend as we have visitors. Oh, well, hey, that's a good thing at least, isn't it, Dave? Visitors, I don't know what we're doing. I was kind of hoping, you know, next month in April we were going to get up to my wife's family and that, but we are not getting. It feels like we haven't been away all winter, Dave. So I know you want to get away every weekend, but we haven't been away all winter. I think we were away once. We went just to the city, like Toronto, for 2 hours. But that's the only thing we've done all winter. We haven't got out. Pretty much we've been stuck in the city all winter. And it's kind of driving me stir crazy. So I said to Joe, let's get out and do something. But maybe I can, Dave. Maybe if you see her or something, or you're talking to her, if anybody's talking to JoJo and my wife, if anybody wants to put it out there, because I know how Dave is feeling right now. I'm feeling the exact same way. I just want to get out of the house. I just want to. No, I don't want to get out of the house. We do that all the time. I want to get out of the city. I just want us to get away, even for a day or something like that, or just out for the day. We don't have to go anywhere as long as we go out first thing in the morning and come back at night, whatever. I just want to get out of the city. I'm getting stir crazy here. I thought we were going to go up in for Easter, which is in April, I guess, and which would be a couple weeks, I guess. But we're supposed to go the first weekend of May. We do this walk for hospice that my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, was in before he passed away, unfortunately. But we do that every first weekend of May, and so we're going up that weekend, so we'll go make it a long weekend, so that's kind of nice, but that's still like 5 weeks away and stuff. And then at the end of March we go up because our sister-in-law, the one that her husband, he passed away about 4 years ago now, she's getting remarried, and she gets married June 1st, so we're going up a few days before that in the end of May, so we'll be up twice in about less than a month, so that's kind of nice. But in the meantime, we're still 5 weeks away. I said 5 weeks is a long time. The winter's been long enough. Nobody's listening anyways. But anyways, yeah. Poshcats Camping Trev says, we have loads of tradesmen in and out of the house, fixing trees, fences, windows, etc. Getting the jobs done so we can get out in the motorhome again very soon. Desmond Donders, no, it is not. No. Well, you must be at least looking forward to having the visitors, Dave. Unfortunately, everybody's gone from our vicinity, and that Dave, my mom is in Scotland. She arrived. They left Sunday, and she's in Edinburgh with her friend Jean. Jean and her husband are originally from Scotland. They moved here and had their family. They were both from Scotland. Jean and Walt. They lived in Scotland, and then 50 years ago, they were probably 25, 26 years old or whatever when they came to Canada, and then they had their family, and they've been here ever since. But they go back to Scotland every year. But anyways, last year, coming up the end of the year, Jean was going to see her mother, and asked my mom, do you want to go with me? And my mom says, I've never been to Scotland. I've been to Ireland, but never to Scotland. So they're there for 3 weeks. So she was saying she's going to some Isle of, I'll have to think what the name of it is. And next stream, I'll tell you the exact Isle of something. I forget. Joe knows it specifically. I just don't know the name of it. But then they go to Loch Ness and all the other places and stuff. But anyway, she went to see some towers or something yesterday. I can't think what she said now. But I need to be a little more specific, don't I, other than ramble on about nothing. But she seems to be having a good time. She's all excited. They're going to go while they're there. They're going to go on day trips, like for 2 or 3 days at a time and stuff like that. But they're there for 3 weeks, so she's excited. Tony says, view this. Jeff, I'm going back to work. Say hi to Jojo for me. Goodbye. Peace, love, and happiness to y'all. Thanks, Tony. You have a good one, okay? And thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Not more than dropping in. Thanks for coming, Tony. I appreciate it. Dave says, visitors are friends of Lindsay, and I do not really get on with them. Dave, I knew that. I know that feeling. Isn't that the most uncomfortable feeling? 3B production company. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you. It's nice to see you. You know what? I'm going to talk about this in a few seconds. 3B Productions company. But Dave, I understand that feeling. It's weird, hey, when you know what, your significant other has friends or family, and you know what, maybe sometimes you don't always get along with them, or you don't. I understand that feeling because my wife's now, the girls she works with, they're nice girls now, but they're all like 15 years younger than I am, and not there's anything wrong with that. But you know, sometimes you know, you don't have any. I don't have anything in common with someone that's 15. I do to a point, but not really. But there's other couples and stuff like that, friends she used to work with, and that, and they're all, some of them are like almost 18, 19 years younger than I am. You know, I remember being 18 years old to think, you know, these people were born at that point. So you don't really have a lot in common with these people. At least I don't. But they're a little closer to my wife's age. So I mean, she's still older than that, but they're a little closer to my wife's age. But yeah, it is what it is. And then I have a friend, my good friend, I've been friends with for what 34 years. He married a couple of years ago, and they had their first child. I think she's 3 or 4 now. So he had his first child awful late. But I mean, awful nice woman. But I never see them ever. You know, we did everything together, and then you know, he got married, and I never see him ever. I see him about twice a year, and he lives literally about 7 or 8 minutes away down the road. But yeah, I don't see him very often. Things change, I find, especially when you get married. It's a good thing none of these people that, you know what, I'm talking about are listening, because or my wife is listening. Because if my wife was listening, I'd be up, you know, whatever creek. But it happens. It does. Let's see here. Now that I've said my whole life story, Go Fish Office. Hello, everyone. So happy to be back. How are you doing? Good. How you doing? Go Fish Office. It's great. Hey, it's absolutely beautiful day. Spring is here. You know what? What else can you ask for? It's a nice day. Sidon, you know what, I'm gonna mispronounce that. Sidon Aksa, Sidon Aksa. You know what, Sidon Aksa. If I mispronounce your name, my apologies. It's not intentional. I just sometimes have hard times saying names and that. So please, if I've said it wrong, please let me know. Desmond's Donders, Isle of Skye, I think you said before. Dave, that sounds familiar. It probably is, and you know what? It probably was because Joe was on and she said it. But Dave, that's probably it. She was so excited to go there. Like I said, I don't remember names always, but I'm pretty sure that might be it, Dave. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that might be it. Let's see here. Pond and more. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing? Quick guy. Sebastian, thanks for... I know it's just you dropping in, but thanks, Sebastian. Much appreciated. Amount of bike... Shift Creek. I wonder what Shift Creek is. Bill, what's Shift Creek? I'm, oh, busy day. That sounds about right. Well, thank you very much, Sidon Cash. Cash. Sidon Aksa. Okay, my apologies again. If I call you Sidon, is that better? If that's okay with you, because sometimes I screw things up, so I much apologize. Go Fish Office. Nomadic Bike had a chicken salad wrap for lunch. Going to have a thin mint shake for a snack. And best of all, I feel great, and I'm here with a bunch of wonderful people. My gosh. Now, Go Fish Office, whatever you just said, what you just described to Bill, Nomadic Bike, sounds delicious. That salad wrap. Oh, my gosh. I'd be up for that for supper. Chicken salad wrap. Oh, my gosh. Maybe I'll tell Joe, my wife, about that. Mint shake, my wife would be all over. But that chicken salad wrap, my gosh, that sounds delicious. That really sounds good. My gosh, you're getting me hungry. Desmond's Donders, one of my F's in Shift. Yes. Oh, sorry, Dave. One of many F's in Shift Creek. Oh, geez. That's true. That's very true. Anyways, Michael, hey, buddy, got you in the workshop with me. Oh, you know, and I know you've been pretty busy lately, haven't you? You've been saying, what, 12, 14-hour days or something? That's crazy. Up Shift Creek if JoJo watches. Yeah. You got that right, Bill. You got that right. I don't ever talk like that because she knows how I feel, but, you know, you have to do what you do for your loved one. And then, but I mean, they're all nice people. I don't get bored with them, but you know, and I don't have anything common. I'm too old for them. That's pretty much what it is. You know, when I was whatever, they were just little seeds and whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. But it is what it is. Go fish off. Yep, all homemade, good food. It was delicious. You know what? It is. Joe made some beef or steak fajitas the other night, and they were delicious. Usually, she doesn't make I call it steak. It's just beef. It's just cut up roast or something like that. We usually, if we make steaks or a roast or whatever, she doesn't buy steaks. It's too darn expensive. So she buys the grocery store. You buy roast and you just slice them up. And you make those into steaks and stuff, and it's like half the price or it's even less than half the price of what you pay for a steak. But anyways, she buys that stuff, and she usually, when she buys stuff, she's pretty smart when she cooks and stuff. She buys stuff, chops it up, and then freezes and stuff like that for us. But anyways, she made these, I'll call them steak fajitas for all purpose and stuff like that. But she makes these fajitas. I love fajitas. Anyways, she chops up the beef and stuff like that, real kind of thin and stuff. But anyways, that's the first time in years that she's made those. Couple times a month she'll make chicken fajitas. We almost everything we eat is chicken. Chicken. Even if we have spaghetti, it's ground chicken or ground pork. They here ground beef is like for a little tiny thing of hamburger, it's like $20-some. It's ridiculous. But if you buy ground pork or ground chicken, we usually get chicken. Chicken's really cheap, but they grind up chicken. They make it. It looks, when you fry it up, it looks just like ground beef. You can't tell. But you can get like that $20 thing of ground beef. If you get ground pork or ground chicken, a lot of times ground chicken or turkey, if you get that, it can be $5-6 compared to that goofy ground beef. It's just ridiculous, the price of beef. So anyway, she buys that. And she usually just makes chicken wraps and stuff like that. But I like the beef. The kids like the beef too. We just haven't had it I don't think we've had it in a couple of years, to be truthful. Let's see here. Go fish off. So I love fajitas too, so yummy and easy to make. Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. And you know what? With the kids, unless she tries to prepare things on a Sunday night or Saturday, she'll think of things while she's sitting around on the couch or something. She'll write a list and says, this is what we need. And then we go to the grocery store Sunday, pick all this stuff up. And then she chops everything up and gets it ready for the week. Because a lot of times, you know, she comes home from work, and she used to be like, what do you want? And then we'd go out and buy some crap or something, and, you know, nobody liked it anyways. It was, you paid too much money. And you go to the grocery store and buy a million things for what you bought at a restaurant or whatever. So anyways, she does that, and it makes it a lot more affordable. And you know, the kids, it's a lot better for the kids too to eat a little bit healthier and stuff like that. And especially this time of year, she makes a lot of salads and stuff, which I like. I tell her this time of year, it's good. She doesn't want to turn the oven on, the stove and stuff like that. So once in a while, we'll have like, she'll make a barbecue and stuff, or we'll make the barbecue, and she gets all like the onions and peppers and all that kind of stuff. I could eat that 24/7, but a lot of salads in the summer and stuff like that, which is probably better for us anyways. Let's see here. Go Fish Off says, making beef cabbage rolls for supper, very yummy. Oh man, now that I could go for in a million. That sounds absolutely, oh my gosh, cabbage. Anybody else like cabbage rolls? I love them. My favorite thing is cabbage rolls in the winter. Cabbage rolls, you ever had, Go Fish Off as I know cabbage rolls, I'm sure everybody's had cabbage rolls, but you ever had stuffed peppers? My wife likes to make them. They're just like cabbage rolls, except instead of cabbage, you use the peppers and stuff. Anyways, she when she first met me, she'd never had them. So I said, oh yeah. My mom, when I was like, 30 years ago and stuff like that, when I lived with my parents and stuff like that almost, she said, I never had these. And I said, oh yeah, you gotta try these stuffed peppers. She says, what are they? I said, you've had a stuffed, stuffed cabbage and stuff like that. Cabbage rolls, just cut it out, take out the guts of the peppers and stuff. And she makes them with all like green peppers, yellow, red, whatever peppers and stuff. You take the stuff out and you fry up some beef or whatever and some rice, stick it all together, put it in. Anyways, when she makes it, you know, it gets some tomato stuff and that going with it. It tastes pretty good. But anyways, the kicker is at the top. When she first started making it, I still remember the first time she made it. She put cheese on it. I said, excuse me, what the heck? Well, I didn't say heck. I used something else. H-E double hockey. Anyways, you know me. I swear off here. On here I try to whatever. But anyways, I said, what the heck is this? And she says, oh, it was in the recipe. I said, well, I can't eat that. I said, it's got cheese on it. I can't eat that. Anyways, I had it, and I wouldn't want it any other way with, but it's delicious. She makes it. She puts the slices, dices the cheese up on it. It's delicious. Cheese makes everything better. Gosh, Was Blind. Hello, everybody. Hey, Was Blind, how are you? It's good to see you. It's nice to see everybody. It really is. I hope everybody's having a good day. You know, this shine's not going down as quick. I think I've had too many of these today. Yeah, just water, but had a little too much water, I think, today. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. You can't see that. Oh, no, you can't see. I was going to show you a picture of the dog. She's laying on the couch, but Was Blind. Good to see everybody. It's good to see you too, Was Blind. It really is nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. You like the image in the background? It's a picture Dave from Desmond's Donders sent us. Him and his wife go out on, they like the tour in their RV and that, in Desmond. Desmond is the RV that they travel in. And on the weekends or on their travels and stuff, his Dave's wife Lindsay takes photos, and this is a beautiful image that Lindsay had taken, and absolutely beautiful. So they were courteous to allow us to use it, and want to thank them. But beautiful sunset, isn't it? Beautiful. Sunset was. It is beautiful. It is, and you know, it's like I said, it's courtesy of Dave and Lindsay from Desmond's Donders. Oh, that's from a Donder. Yes, nomadic bike. It is. Isn't it beautiful? You know, I think now I understand why Dave likes to get away on the weekend. I think most of us probably do, just to get out of the city or wherever and stuff like that, just to kind of start fresh and that. At least I find. But where are we? Wawia. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks very much for coming, Wawia. Hope you're doing well. How's the weather your way? How's the weather in Quebec, Sylvia? Hope it's good. It's I guess it's about 41 or 5 degrees Celsius here, Sylvia. It's not bad. The sun's out. Makes you feel like $1,000,000, I find. Let's see here. Sylvia says it's warming up. It is. You know what? Just seeing the sun, I find makes you feel. I find it makes you feel a lot. It gives you a different outlook, doesn't it? -3 or so, sunny. It was minus something. It was about that, -3 or 4 this morning, Sylvia, and then it warmed up, and I think it's about -4, -5. No, not minus. About +5, I guess it says. Yeah, it says it's +5 Celsius, so which I guess is, they were saying about 41 Fahrenheit, but I guess that's what it is. Oh gosh. Anyways, let's see here. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about this. I don't know if I'm locked up here. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to close this out, reopen it. Sorry about that. Not been having problems. I'm just, with this program, once in a while, the chat, you have to get a pop-out chat so I can read what's going on. And it flickers. I know I'm online because the green light is, as far as I know. But it's been doing that this week. The chat's been giving me an issue, so I have to close and reopen it. That's all I was doing right now. That's all. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Okay, good. It did work. Good. Anyways, anybody else have anything? You know what? I've yapped on for almost an hour and a half, I think. Anybody else have anything exciting going on today or this week? I really don't know what's going on the agenda for the rest of the week. Just, you know what? Spring's here. That's all I can think of right now. But anybody else have anything exciting going on? Or I can't think of anything at the top of my head. But Sylvie says, going to have weather next week. Oh, wow. +14 for Montreal next Thursday. Hopefully we'll get it too. Oh, good. I think it's supposed to be a nice weekend here too, Sylvia. I think tomorrow and Friday here at least. I mean, I don't know. but I think they were saying the next couple days it's going to rain here for the next 2 days or so, and supposedly nice Saturday or Sunday. I mean, who knows? I mean, let's put it this way. Usually the weather, they're 50% right or wrong. They're going to tell you one thing and it's the next, so who knows? But, I mean, it has been nice, so. And West Blind says, hope you get it. Will we? Yes, exactly. I hope you do, Sylvia, too. It'd be nice. It makes you feel like, it makes you feel a lot different, doesn't it? It certainly does. But, anyways, I've yapped on for almost an hour and a half, everybody. Sometimes you get to a point, it's like, okay, you didn't run out of things to say, but maybe it's time to wrap things up and stuff like that. It's sun and no sun. Yeah, Sylvia, exactly. It certainly was a fun time. I really appreciate y'all coming. Was Blind says, well, you need to get that pug and come on down to warmer weather. What's the weather like down your way, Was Blind, right now? What's the weather like down your way? Big Keg, hello, idiots and drongos. Hey, Keg, how are you, mate? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's real good to see you. How do you like the image, Keg? How do you like the image? It's from one of Desmond's Donders. Him and Lindsay were out, and Lindsay had taken a photo of this beautiful sunset, and Dave allowed me to use it, so it was awful nice of them and stuff like that. But we really liked the image and stuff. It looked absolutely beautiful sunset, isn't it? It is a nice picture. Hey, Keg, Dave's been talking. He was talking earlier, talking about like doing something about a whiskey challenge or a whiskey series or something on his channel. What would you think of that? Trev, myself, Art Morbid, Tony from Viewed This, a bunch of other people. A lot of people said they were quite interested. I was saying, I think it'd be a great thing. I don't know what you think of it. I think it'd be great as far as I can see. Was Blind, Arkansas. It is a nice picture. It is, Sylvia. It certainly is, and it's definitely. We didn't take the photo. It's definitely from. It's courtesy of Dave and Lindsay from Desmond's Donders. It's a beautiful image, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And, if you want to see more like that, if you go check their videos at everybody on the videos, they have videos, but sometimes Dave shows some images on their travels, and on the travels, you get beautiful images like this and stuff like that. So you won't be disappointed. Big Keg says, beautiful. Lindsay's a great photographer. She certainly is, Keg, isn't she? She does a great job. She certainly does. And I always say to Dave, that time that he had Lindsay on, when they were together on the video, it was she did a great job. And Dave said, he certainly thought so too. She certainly did, Dave. And I know we've said that before, but definitely let her know, Dave, that she definitely did a nice job in that. It is a calming. Excuse me, I'm starting to get plugged up here. I don't know what's going on. Go Fish Off. It's a calming background. Nice. It is, isn't it? It makes you feel. It gives you. The sun is so beautiful. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, Sylvia will be. I'm glad spring is here. So am I. Such a different feeling, isn't it, Sylvia? You can feel one thing one way and then another day. But when the sun's out, I don't know. I find you wake up. And I can find, I always say to Joe, I'm not joking, but usually on a Saturday, for some goofy reason, the rest of the week, it can be hard to wake up. Everybody can be like, I don't want to wake up. And they get up, go to work or whatever they're doing. But for some goofy reason, when they're off, be it Saturday or whatever day they're off, isn't it always the truth that, it's always easier to get up those days. I always remember, I never want to get up on such and such, but if we're going to my wife's family's, or we had to get up early, like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It's funny how it's easy to get up those mornings. You're not going to work or something. Big Keg Whiskey Buzz would be into that. Oh my gosh, Keg, that would be amazing. Yes, and we all know Dave would do an amazing job with it. Keg, he certainly would. Was Blind. Janet is awake. Where's Remy Moore? Oh gosh. Nomadic Bike. Just don't get Juliet Miranda. She's too good with the whiskey. Oh gosh. Yeah, she's got a good series with that, doesn't she, Nomadic Bike? She certainly does, Bill. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. As you can see, I'm not screaming pizza, but I've come to the point where I'm You know what? It's what, almost 3:30. Luia Sylvie says, I don't know. Remy came to a premiere of my video the other day. I know it's you, Jan. Oh gosh. Straight no ice. Now, you know what? One time, I remember about 4 or 5, maybe 5, 6 years ago, when I worked for the one insurance company, every year they did, the company used to give you gifts and stuff like that. Then it came down, I think they were giving you, like, they give you a gift certificate for money or something like that. But the reason they did that, then they could tax you. It was hilarious. But before that series, before they started giving you gift certificates, they used to actually give you gifts, the company did. It was nice. They didn't tax you on your gift. But anyways, they used to give you gifts, and they'd ask you what you wanted. Not that you were begging for anything, but they say, what does everybody want? So, you know, you had to give them 3 things. They'd give you a price, say it was like $50 or something for the Christmas present or whatever. The company would pay not buy everybody a gift. And so you have to give them 3 things, and you weren't allowed to give them such and such. There were certain things you weren't allowed to. It had to be, you know, as long as it wasn't like 3 or 4 things that they said everything was good. So anyways, I think I gave them, I'm like, I don't know what I wanted. I wanted like a such and such, such and such. And then I goofily said, oh, a gift certificate to like, I want a bottle of Crown Royal. Anybody, you know Crown Royal and stuff like that. Anyways, I said a bottle of Crown Royal, and I thought, they're not going to give me that. They'll give me one of the other 2. Anyways, the woman that run the office, she ended up getting it for me, and it was a bottle of, I think it was they call it a special edition. I couldn't tell what a special edition was, but anyways, it was a special edition of Crown Royal. To me, it tasted just like Crown Royal. I couldn't tell the difference. But anyways, I thought, oh man, and Joe kept saying to me, you know, you got to be sparing with this. This is a special edition. I said, what the heck's the difference? I couldn't tell. So anyways, I thought, you know what? I always, when I have liquor and stuff, if I had whiskey or rum or whatever, I always put it with Coke or whatever, some ice. But I thought, I'm going to try it straight up. Never tried that all my life. Never tried it. So anyways, I took a glass like that and filled it up with, and I took a sip, and I was like, oh man, this stuff's like medicine. Anyways, I had the whole thing. By the time I was done, I pretty much couldn't see straight. But it was actually, you know, it did taste smoother than the other stuff. Anyways, wait a second. I see some more people in here. Desmond's Donders. All right, already. It's on the to-do list. I'm researching it. Dave, awesome. Good stuff, my friend. Big Keg Pizza. Oh my gosh, that actually sounds good right now, doesn't it, Keg? Back Road Freedom. Hello, my friend. I'm just getting ready for work and listening to you. Back Road Freedom, it's great to see you. You know what? And thanks for dropping in. You have a great day. I hope you have a good day. It's not always the best part, but you know what? Yeah, have a great day, Back Road Freedom. And thank you for dropping in. Much appreciated, my friend. Oh, hey, look who it is. Not your average JoJo. Hello, everybody. Sorry I missed you all today. Joe, I didn't think you'd be on today. I told everybody right from the get-go you would not be on. Because I know you told me about, 10 o'clock this morning or so that literally you were busy. So I honestly told everybody we wouldn't see you at all, Joe. But you must have been able to get a second in. Did you get everything caught up, Joe? Or what are your plans today? Go fish office. Well, you know what? In about an hour and a half, my wife's done work, so we'll be picking. I don't know if you're talking to me, but in about an hour and a half, we'll be picking Joe up from work. She's done. It's 3:30 here Eastern Standard Time in Canada, in the part of Canada we're in. But about 5 o'clock, she's done, so we'll pick her up then. Hey, bud, how you doing? GNC No Limit TV. Is it? It must be John, is it? I mean, it could be Casey, but I imagine it's John. I think you said before it's always John. But GNC No Limit TV, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Jojo, everybody's, Sylvia, Keg, everybody's saying hi to you, Joe. It's good to see you, sweetheart. I'm talking to Joe, everybody. I hope everybody, Jojo's my wife, everybody, that's all. Joe, how do you like the image? You know what? Everybody's saying how beautiful it is. Giving Dave and Lindsay compliments and stuff. Said it's only courtesy of Dave and Lindsay from Desmond's Donders. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It looks like a real sun. Like literally looks like you're in the actual sunset, doesn't it, sweetheart? It really does. Jojo in the house, yeah. Well, she's at work right now, JNC. But. You know, I didn't think she'd be here today. I really didn't think she'd be here. I thought, let's see. No pizza needed, Jeff. No. Matt, what time is it there, Cake? It must be was it 6:30, 7:30 in the morning? Okay, to switch on over the time right now. I know if everybody in the UK, they're not 4 hours. No, they're not 5 hours. They're 4 hours ahead of us right now. But I guess on the weekend they go back into the 5 hours ahead of us again. Oh yes, no. JNC is saying hello, people in chat. Can't stay long. Getting ready to drive. Understand completely. Understand. But thanks, JNC. Thanks again for coming. I do appreciate it. I know you're busy in that, but I just want to say thanks. I do appreciate it. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh gosh. Big Cake says, I hold my liquor by the ears. Gosh, Westblind, make sure you all hit that thumb. Oh, thanks a lot, Westblind. Much appreciated. Let's see, Backward Freedom. I'm going great so far. I'm about to head to work, go fish office. It is beautiful, isn't it, Joe? That certainly is. We're telling Dave that Lindsay needs to know that she's done a wonderful job. She certainly has. Go fish office 29 so far. So nice. Oh, that's awesome. Good. Let's see here. Not your average Joe. Oh my gosh, it is crazy today, but I am on my lunch now. Oh, okay, that's why then, Joe. What time you done your lunch? 4 o'clock? Or Poshcats Camping says, hi, Joe. The Daily D and Mysteries. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. You know what? I did not know you're down in the Windsor area. I had no idea. You know, I should be a little more up on the ball, but I did not know. It's great to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. I much appreciate it. Late lunch. It is, isn't it, Keg? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Joe was telling me last night. She says, I take my lunch usually at 1 or 1:30 now. I said, well, that makes sense. She says, that way I'm not just going home and stuff, but it is a super late lunch for you, sweetheart, today. Yes, late lunch indeed, Keg, yeah. Let's see, Phil. Oh gosh, Pneumatic Bike, you're funny. Be careful, Jeff. JoJo's watching. Yep. Gone. Yep. No. Yeah, no, I see her here now. The thing is, Bill, sometimes I don't see her in the chat at all, but I caught it but I still was probably minutes ahead, but luckily I wasn't saying anything I wasn't supposed to be saying. Oh gosh. Let's see here. Desmond's Donders laugh out loud. Pneumatic Bike. Just hope she does not watch the replay. Just like, oh, wait a second. What? Joe, you're laughing. I was talking, we were talking about how sometimes, our significant others, like our wife or husband, or I'm talking about you, Joe. But, how sometimes we have friends and stuff, and sometimes our friends, our other person's friend might be younger or something like that. Their friends may be younger, so you don't always have everything in common and stuff. That's all, Joe. None of the people we're talking about, Joe, and I didn't say anybody's name. I'm just saying sometimes people are younger, and sometimes it's you don't always have everything in common. We're all talking about it. It was just part of the conversation. But anyways, it is what it is. You might have been like, "Hey Jeff, stop!" if you were here only. Oh gosh. Oh, it's 6:30 in the morning. Gosh, Keck, I still don't know how you do it. If I get up at like 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up and like go to the washroom. I'll go back to bed for like an hour or something until 6:30, and I'll say to Joe later, I'm like, I got up to go to the washroom, and the last thing I could ever do at 6 o'clock in the morning or 5:30 in the morning is come on here and talk to people. But you do a great job with it, Keg. Oh gosh, Desmond's Donders, 4 hours until Sunday. What? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, no worries. The Daily D and Mysteries, I'm here, but multitasking. So more listening. Hey, no worries. You know what? I'll tell you, I do the same sometimes. A lot of times, especially in the morning, if I put somebody's chat on or something, I'll usually, you'll be doing the dishes or you're doing something around the house. But, you can have the speakers on. That's 9 times out of 10 what I do too. So sometimes, if somebody messages or puts a message, I don't always see it because, you're doing stuff like that. Makes sense completely. Oh, Posh Cats Camping. Hi, go fish. Getting over my night shift, but feel good at the sun has been shining. Thank you. Sometime. 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 Thank you. Somet Trev, do you do like different shifts? You don't have to tell me, but it sounds. Do you do different shifts that you have to, or are you always on nights, Trev? Oh, you're done at 3:45. What? Joe, are you joking, or 4:45? Joe? Oh, you've done lunch at 3:45. I'm like, wait a second. If you're done, that's in 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to get down there and pick you up. The Daily DM Mysteries. You're very welcome. Oh, thanks. Viewed this. Tony says, woohoo, still alive. Really burning the midnight oil lately. Oh, Tony, if you knew the number that I'm at right now, that's why we're burning the oil right now. We're getting closer and closer to that magic number. That's why. Oh gosh, we now not even in the 100 range. We're in about as of this morning it was 85. That's why we're burning that midnight oil a little. Probably in the next week a little bit. I said to Joe, you know, you can't just get that whatever number. It has to go a little further beyond that to because if you put in at a certain number, they may go, hey, wait a second, you don't have enough numbers. But so we're getting closer and closer. So that's why the longer and longer and longer ones. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, that's the reason. But I you know, literally I love talking to everybody. Anyways, that. You know, some days, you know, I don't have anything to say about 5-10 minutes in, then I'm in trouble. But anyways, it is what it is. Not your average Joe. Joe, it was so busy I forgot to go at 1:30. Oh, okay. I thought maybe something was going on, Joe, today. That's all. Joe, Go Fish Office saying, Jojo, how's work going for today? I hope you're all well. I'm making cabbage rolls today. Doesn't that sound good? Oh my gosh, it sounds delicious, Joe. Hey, cousin Tony, how you doing? Hanging in, Jojo, and you? Oh gosh. Yes, I viewed this. It says Tony says I was in earlier and had traveling and a count to go. Came back for the Game of Thrones segment. Oh, you know, no, I didn't even bring it up because you know if I brought it up, how about this? I read it from Tony's from viewed this. I won't say it because you know the two gentlemen. I'm not gonna say it. I said the name. I'm not gonna say it, Tony, because if I even talk about it, we'll put two gentlemen to sleep. So I won't say it. But. Yes, that's coming up in April. How's that sound, Tony? But I won't say anything because I know I'll put the two gentlemen to sleep. Oh gosh, yes, Joe. Go Fish Office. I love cabbage rolls. Work is crazy today. We got 4 times the work we normally get. So glad when it's done. I imagine. Desmond's Donders. Dave says laugh aloud with Lindsay and friends. They're coming over and it's not an age problem. It's just them. Dave, that's so funny. You know, it so can be. But, you know, I imagine Joe feels that way sometimes with whatever for me too. But, you know what it is sometimes. You know, sometimes you just don't always have everything in common with people, right? I mean, and you can try. Joe's always like, start paying attention, start doing this. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, you try and it is what it is, right, Dave? I can understand that part. Backroad Freedom. I'm ready for work now. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. Have a wonderful day today, and everybody have a wonderful day. Yeah, Backroad Freedom. You never have to explain ever. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I really appreciate it. But yeah, never explain that you're heading to work. That's the. Anyways, have a good day, my friend. Have a good day. Dromar family. Hello, Jeff. Maria, if that's you or George, if it's both of you, great. Whoever it is, imagine it's Maria. Maria, we were talking about this about an hour ago. Everybody, Maria, we want to congratulate you. Joe had you on the phone last night. You're 3 hours behind us. It's 3:30, so it's what, about 12:30 there or so. But anyways, you were on, you and George, and you know you'd said that there was something that you had to tell everybody. As we heard, you got monetized, Maria. And anyways, said to Drew's Food, to Mickey, and all that. Next time you see Dromar family, if we don't see them before you do, please let Maria and George know we wanted to congratulate you both in that, right, Joe? Congratulate everybody, Dromar family. They got monetized in that yesterday. So, anyways, if you can congratulate them, Maria, it's great to see you. And congratulations again. That is amazing, Maria. I'm about 85 hours. Well, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but anyways, we got about 85 hours as of this morning till that. We'll see what happens. It may not happen anyways, but yeah, about that close anyways. Now your average JoJo's. Wait a second. I missed this here. Sorry. Today. Dave Meander. There is 4 hours between he and us until Sunday, when it goes back to 5. Yes. On Sunday it goes back to 5. Joe. Yes, that's right. They go up. They spring ahead an hour on Sunday, the 31st. At least that's what they were saying as far as 4 hours ahead until Sunday, then 5 hours exactly. Just doing paperwork at the moment. Okay, D, understand. Yes, congratulations, Dromar family. Dave from Desmond's Donders saying. Yes, Go Fish Office, Joe. Go Fish Office was saying they were talking about chicken salad wraps and I make them all ready for lunch, and then a thin mint drink going to make it for a snack today. Doesn't that? Go Fish Office were talking to Bill from Nomadic Bike, Joe, and saying what they were having. Doesn't that, I said, you know, that you'd be so interested in the mint shake or the mint drink. I said it sounds so good. This I was saying that we had fajita wraps the other night, Joe. Oh, Desmond's Daughters, hello and huh? Oh, yes, Dromar family. We were just saying congratulations to you on Keg. Everybody's saying congratulations to you, Maria, about, I think it was a monetization that you must have got monetized yesterday and stuff. We saw it on the stream last night, that's all. Oh, Poshcast Camp and Jeff, I'm semi-retired, but I do 3 night shifts a week for social care. It's mainly because I love it, Jeff. Ah, okay, Trev. I didn't know that. Well, that's good. I understand that completely, Trev. I understand that completely. But, Life of Rito. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh, see, Trev, I promise I didn't talk about it, okay? I tried to be good to you and Dave. I read it out loud. It must have been like narcolepsy. The minute you and Dave even heard the word, like that. Anyways, I promise I didn't talk about it, Trev. Oh, gosh. Oh, Bill says, hi, Jojo, doing laundry. Yeah, that's right, Bill. You're off today, aren't you? You're off today. I'm pretty sure you said that. I think you were saying that last night that you were going to be off today. Yes, Desmond's Donder. We were told you got monetized, Dromar family. Okay. See, one person, I put Trev to sleep, and then Desmond's Donder's asleep. Come on, guys, wake up. I'm not talking about it, I promise. I'm not talking about it at all. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Tony says, laugh a lot, Trev and Dave. You guys are great. See what happens, Tony, when we even mention it. I'm not saying it anymore. I'm not going to say it. But see what happens even when you mention it. What happens? It's like the narcoleptic person. It's like it triggers. The word triggers something. Hey, just one magic word. Those 3 magic words trigger both of them. Go like that. Then their wives have to wake them up when they get home. Oh gosh. Yes. It is amazing news, isn't it, Life of Redo? It is great. Dromar family, you deserve it. You really do. Oh, hey, Drew's Food Reviews. Drew, you're here still. That's good to see you, Drew. I know you were here earlier. You know, Drew, I figured you probably had to get going, that's all. Poshcast Camping, it's 7:30 p.m. I had to sleep during the day today. My pop-ups when Jeff mentions Game of Thrones. Hey. You typed it. I didn't say it, Trev, okay? I'm trying my best today not to say it. I said it once by mistake, but I'll try not to say it, Trev, for you and Dave. Thank you, Jeff and Jojo. That's sweet of you. Thanks so much. And we get it on Monday. Oh, good. Maria, good for you, Dromar family. Good for you. You know what? Say congratulations to George for me, Maria. You both deserve it. Desmond's Thunder's only 61 hours to go for me. Well, that's good, Dave. That's only a blink away, right? Sorry, everybody. I tried to scroll in chat and I mixed things up. Give me 2 seconds. I have to unlock the front door. Give me 1 second. It's 3:45 in the afternoon. My son finished school about 10 minutes ago, so in the next 5 minutes, he should be home. He's walking home. That's the reason I didn't take off today. The nicer weather, he said, Dad, can I walk home with my friend? We're like, yeah, no problem. So anyways, I just realized the door was locked, and you know what? If he comes in, he'll start bashing on the door to get in. So I thought, if I unlock it, he'll be able to just walk in. That's all. Dromar family says, we seen another person that had a while. They didn't hurt anything, but that they got it as well. We're happy. Everyone that's... Oh, good, Dromar family. That is good. That is great. It certainly is. Bill Nomadic Bike says, yeah, my days off are busy as my work days laugh a lot. Well, you know, I imagine you like being able to take it easy at least, Bill. Do you like doing laundry? You know, it's funny. I don't mind doing the laundry. I always say to Joe, something I don't mind, I throw it in. Then you fold it or you hang it up or whatever. It's not so bad. But Not everybody likes it. Not everybody does. Go Fish Office as well. I'm going to go now. Got some tasks to do. You all take care. Bye-bye. Go Fish Office. Thanks so much. It's much appreciated. I appreciate it. Go Fish Office. Got to go make the thin, that thin mint shake now. Thanks again. You take care, okay? I think I still need 39, 98 hours. Oh, geez, Tony. Oh, Joe has to go. Well, everybody has to. Great to chat with you. Have a great day, night on the YouTube. Hi, boy. Take care, Joe. I'll see you in about an hour and 15 minutes. Thanks, Jeff. Oh, hey, Maria, no worries. But like I said, you say congratulations. I mean, I'll say congratulations to George next time I see him in the chat, like on your life and that, Maria. Hooroo, Jojo. Yes, you know what, Keg, when you say that, Joe absolutely loves it. She does. And from our family, thanks so much. We'll let him know. Oh, good, Maria. Thanks very much. Thanks. Thank heavens I don't have to worry about watch hours anymore. Well, that's good, D. That is good. It certainly is. I mean, I don't have to worry there. I said to Joe, you know, with the name of our channel, I hope it works, but it may not. They may just say, hey, you know, we can't have this with the name. And if they do that, that's totally fine, you know. But, you know, since it's so close, we're still going to put through for it. I mean, you know, you get so close, or when you get there, you might, not everybody wants it. And that, like I said, it wouldn't be whatever. But I'm still going to try that. Like I said to Joe, it's like an accomplishment. That's what I said to her. So I'm still going to try anyways. It can't hurt to try one way or the other. I mean, it either happens or it doesn't. But I'm still going to try. Might as well. Anyways, don't worry. I'm not going to talk about that. That's it. Everybody saying bye to you, Joe? Nomadic bike, you have to keep up the watch hours. Yeah, the bill. I think I don't know how all that works. It's crazy because it takes a long time. I tell you, it's we're coming up on 8 months now. I mean, it took 8 months to do this, but I tell you, you know what? This morning we're at 39:15 exactly, so that give you about 85 hours to the 4,000. So it's not long. It probably about a week or so in that, or whatever, or longer. Whatever, it doesn't matter how long. But honestly, wouldn't have got this far without doing live at all. Because the videos they do okay, but you know, even if you get 100 or 200 with for us at least, we would get some hours, but we wouldn't get like there's no darn way in a million years. But anyways, it is what it is. But view this. I think it's 4,000 on a rolling 12-month constant. Could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, did you, Bill? Good for you. Good. I played about a week ago. Good for you, Bill. Good for you. Like I said, I'm still about 80 hours away. You know, we were going with the hours, and then the last month it just seemed to. But I mean, it is what it is. But we're just like we said, just keep trying. And like I said, I don't want to. Because some people get upset when you talk about it. I'm not trying to upset anybody. I promise. I was just saying that. That's all it was. But there we are. Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! We've been on 2 hours. I think, in about about almost 2 hours today. What the heck? That's crazy. Let's see here. Oh gosh, give me 2 seconds here. I need a sip of water. I will only be a second, I promise. I promise. There we are. There we are. So, on that note, wait a second. Podcast Camp Trev says, we made it to 600 subs today. Really grateful to everyone for that. Oh, that's awesome. Trev, good for you. It's a super accomplishment. It really is. I'll tell you, you know what? For the first month, I had 33 people, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, now, I'll tell you, the 33 people, all 33 of them were family and relatives. There wasn't one person that wasn't a family and relative. They were each, and I knew exactly who the 31 people were. Family and friends. That's all it was for a month. I thought, this is great. 31 of our family and friends. And then, you know what, you meet some different people, and we started going to some lives and stuff and met people, and that's how. But my gosh, I thought the first 100 took, I thought it was going to take forever. But that to me, that feels like my gosh, it's so crazy. But that's amazing. That is amazing, Trev. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. It's an accomplishment and a half. You know, when you stop and think about how many people that is, that's like, can you imagine? That's like going to a hall and having all these people and they're all watching your stuff, Trev. It really is an amazing thing. It is. Bill from Nomadic Bike says, yeah, 4,000 in fiscal 365. 240,000 watch minutes. Is it? Oh, okay. It's crazy, isn't it, Bill? It certainly is. It is. Congrats, Trev. Yes, Tony. That is a big accomplishment. It certainly is. That's amazing, Trev. It really is. It's, you know what? You always think everybody, well, they'll say they have this and that, and when they talk about it in the chat, you think, my gosh, you know, it's an accomplishment for any single person. You know, you stop and think, even like to have one or two people that would stop and watch anything. You know, maybe some people have things specific, but in my opinion, you know, I think, you know, and if each and every one of you here, the idea that you even come and, you know, I know we're all talking and stuff like that. It's a chat. I mean, it's a bunch of friends talking. I realize that, but you know, it's awful great that you all come, and it's wonderful, you know, to see you every day. I really, and I mean, you don't have to come every day. I don't mean it that way, but I mean, it's great to, you know, to see each and every one of you. It really is. It means a lot. Like you don't have to take the time to come over. So I really do. We really do appreciate Joe, and I do. And if Joe could do this with me all the time, she would. But I mean, she's at work and she can really get on just Sundays. But you know what? It's a fun part. She does, and it's so funny. Just about every Sunday, she loves coming on. But the odd Sunday, you know, just like anybody, you know, she'll come on, or before she comes on, she's tired. Just imagine like anybody else, and she gets to the point, she's like, I don't know if I feel like doing this, but we'll do it. I'm like, okay. And usually, like absolutely every single time, the minute she's done, she goes, I'm so thankful for we did it. She says, she says I needed that, because, you know, sometimes your spirit's just like anybody. You can be having a bad day or you're tired, but the minute you do something, it's like it changes everything. So that's how she feels. I know that for sure. She always says, at least. But that's a big feat, Trev. It really is. 600. That's a lot of people. It certainly is, and that's fantastic. And they're all there to watch you and Sue, Trev. So that's a big accomplishment. It really is, Trev. Let's see here. Poshcats Camping, thanks, Dave. We really do appreciate it. We love to make videos that people watch. Thanks, everyone. Oh, Poshcats Camping, that is, it's so much fun. It really is. It's great to meet everybody here, and you know what? You never know. You know, you can sometimes find your next big interest. I found that with a lot of channels. You know, I like watching this and that. You know, you sometimes think, oh, this is similar to one, so I like it. And then sometimes you find one, it's like, and you find one, it's like it's not like anything you've ever watched or even seen before. So it's a lot of fun. You don't know from time to time what you're going to come across. You pack me. Hello, Jeff. I hope you have a great day. You too, John. It's great to see you. Thanks very much. I hope you're having a good one. John, I didn't mention the certain word that puts two gentlemen to sleep. Well, we did for a split second, but then I stopped quick because I think it's like narcolepsy. The minute I start talking about it, John, they go. So it's good to see you, John. It's nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good one. Oh, sorry about that. Ethan, come here for a second. Ethan just came home from school. Sorry about that. Our son just came in. Say hi to everybody, kiddo. Just say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay. You just coming home from school?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be a couple minutes, then I'll close this up. Okay. View this. Tony says, all right, folks, signing off for the second time will be congrats, everyone, on the milestones. Exactly, Tony. Tony, I'm going to have to go. Everybody, I'm going to have to go too. He's home. So I should, whoops, he just shook the computer there. I should be getting going too. We've been on over 2 hours now, Ethan. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Let's see here. Yes. Desmond's Donders. Now he's talking about it. Hey, Dave, I swear I didn't talk about it, right? I never said it, because I know, but I didn't say it. I was going around the subject. How's that, Dave? I was going around this subject. Dog attack, Drew. It certainly was. Literally, she was on the love seat, the couch right next to us. Ethan opened the door. Luckily, I unlocked it, Ethan. Otherwise, she would have went absolutely off her tree. Desmond's Donders. Dave saying hi to you. Everybody's saying hi to you, Ethan. A pack mule. The Daily D and Mysteries. What a sweet playboy. Oh yes, he's a good little boy. Well, he's not a little boy. He's getting taller and taller. Yeah, He just told me he's a big boy. Daily D and Mysteries, have a wonderful day. You too, D. And Posh Cats Camp and Trev from Posh Cats Camp, and say hi to you, Ethan.
Hi.
Drumar family, Maria says, "Oh my gosh, that sound laugh a lot, but funny." Yes, Maria, I'm so sorry. I never know when the dogs. She's so good. She sits and so quiet on the couch the whole time. You know, when I first started this long time ago, back in September, I used to go upstairs and put her in a crate for the whole life, and I mean I didn't even go an hour back then, but you know, and I felt that I can't have a dog sitting in a crate every day that I do this. So anyway, she is definitely a good little dog, but you know what? She got excited when our son came in. That's all. Nomadic Bike. Bill says, "Talk to you all later. Going to the auto parts store." Take care, Bill. I'm going to sign off in about a minute now anyways. But thanks for coming, Bill. I appreciate it, Nomadic Bike. Have a good rest of your day off, my friend. Have a good one. Anyways, everybody, I should get off here. I've been on over 2 hours now. And Drummer family, I meant to say that the sound was sound, but so funny. Oh, no, I know you did, Maria. I realized that. I didn't mean anything by it. No, I know you did. Literally, but sometimes, you know, it would scare the life out of anybody, because, you know, the last thing they're expecting is a dog to go off like that. But yeah, she gets a little excited. She is a good dog, but let's put it this way: usually at supper we leave the front door open, and you know, it's beautiful, so the fresh air comes in and stuff like that. And literally, you know what, she'll sit and the squirrels run by in front of the house. She goes off like a rocket. So I mean, you wouldn't love to be here when it's dinner time. Hooroo, Jeff, and everybody. Keg, you take care, and thanks very much for coming, my friend. I appreciate it. Okay, on that note, everybody, I'm gonna probably close it off. I've been on almost just over 2 hours, and I really appreciate absolutely every single person that was here. And you know, if you spent 30 seconds or however long it took, I appreciate Posh Cats Camp and Trev says, "Great chat, Jeff. Have a great evening, everyone. See you all soon." Posh Cats Camp and Trev, congrats again on 600, and thanks for coming, my friend. I appreciate it. Desmond Donders, better than a cat barking like that. Do you like this? Is from Desmond Donders, Dave and Lindsay, his wife. That's the image they sent us, so we used it today. The courtesy of them, Ethan.
Thank you.
Ethan saying thank you. Okay. Drummer family, for the third time, I meant to say that sound was loud but funny. Sorry. Oh gosh, Maria, don't even give it a. I never thought anything more of it. I know exactly what it sounded like. It sounded like he was going off a rocker. No worries, Maria. Ever no. Desmond's daughter says. Dave says, "Bye, Jeff. Thanks for great streaming with little you know what content." Oh gosh, thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. Take care, Maria. Everybody, have a good night. Okay, and thanks for coming. Okay, much appreciated. Good night.